What's up, everybody? It's been a rough year for our customer experience, hasn't it? Been a very rough year. Been a rough decade so far. So, let's talk about what we can do about that. Today in this episode of Caffeinated CX. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about customer experience and stuff, all in a hyper-caffeinated state. I'm David, the Caffeinated CXO, and I'll be your host today on Caffeinated CX. Starting the new year off, the same as the old year. Alright, so today, something very important I want to talk about. I'm going to try to keep it as brief as possible, although I could go for hours on this subject, but I have some notes here and a little bit of a script, so I'll be going off that. So, yeah. So, fellow customer experience and contact center leaders, as we start this new year, this year of our Lord 2024, we're standing at a pivotal moment, ready to flip the script, break some rules, and redefine what it means to blow customers' minds with stellar experiences. But let's face it, we're probably not. We always talk a big game the beginning of the year, and then as we see the stats come out throughout the year, it's going down. But maybe we can change that. Maybe some of the ideas in this podcast episode can change the trajectory that customer experience has been on for a long time. Right now, the game's got its challenges. We all know this. Customers want more personalization, yet most feel like they're just another number on a list. So, let's not overlook the unsung heroes in contact centers, often overlooked, underprepared, and it's time to bridge these gaps. So nobody likes customer service, either reaching out to customer service or working in customer service. And let me tell you, that's an issue. That is a problem. And that problem's not going away unless we do something now to fix it. To level up our game, we need a laser-focused, customer-centric mindset. It's about diving deep into understanding our customers. It's not just about solving issues, it's about creating moments. Think empathy, personalization, and being a step ahead and engaging with our customers. That's how we win at CX. But let's not forget the backbone of our operations, our frontline stars, the contact center employees. Empowering them is the secret sauce. Happy employees spread positivity, and that reflects directly in customer interactions. Invest in their growth, train them well, and recognize their contributions. That's how we turn the tide, or begin to turn the tide. Go out to your call center agents and ask them how they like their job. Now, they'll probably lie and say whatever it is you want to hear, right? That's what most people do. But try to dig in. See if they do. And our arsenal, just to get back on track here, our arsenal isn't just limited to human efforts. Although that's the background, that's the backbone, the foundation. We've got technology on our side, though. Think AI, data analytics, speech analytics, omni-channel solutions. They're not just buzzwords anymore. They streamline the operations, making every interaction smooth and impactful, or at least that's the idea, if they're implemented right. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, they're not. Don't kid yourself. So, let's rally together. Let's rock the boat, challenge the old ways, and craft a future where killer customer experiences and empowered employees rule our industry. This isn't just a dream. It's within our grasp, ready to become a reality. But you know, this whole customer experience thing, this whole CX game that we're all in, is volatile. And the cracks are showing. In 2023, CX took a nosedive for 19% of brands, hitting a 17-year low. Shockingly, no, it's not shockingly, but it is what it is. 3% of U.S. companies were truly customer obsessed, a 7% drop from the year before. Trust, a linchpin in our relationships, has seen a shift. A staggering 68% now expect companies to act with society's interest at heart, which is a huge leap. But the kicker is 39% of consumers are less patient now than before the whole chaos thing hit. But wait, there's more. More than half, 54%, feel brands treat customer service like an afterthought, a total undermining of their importance. So we're talking the customer's perception here. Despite the uphill battle, overall satisfaction crawled up a mere 2% since 2020. Nearly half, 49%, had worse customer experiences last year. So, 56% feel like mere numbers in their interactions, while 60% feel like they're talking to separate departments instead of one unified front whenever they reach out to a company. So let's talk responses. 62% of companies ignore customer service emails. And when they do respond, only 20% manage to hit the mark comprehensively in the first go. What's the fallout? Well, frustrated customers, a whopping 61%, have hung up out of sheer frustration. And the average response time? 61%. That's crazy. 61% have hung up out of sheer frustration in their customer service interactions last year. That's crazy. But let's talk about response time. 12 hours and 10 minutes is the average response time. And to top that off, a jaw-dropping 73% face rudeness from agents. Now that is crazy. Now, persistence is admirable. It really is, but it's unfortunate. 65% of customers had to follow up multiple times to get issues sorted. These numbers aren't just digits, they're real-life frustrations, disappointments, and the grade that CX got in 2023. Now, I like to put a positive spin on things, right? We all do. These numbers aren't all doom and gloom. They can spell out opportunity. The chance to innovate, transform, and renew our commitment to excellence. As CX pros, contact center leaders, we have the power to rewrite this narrative, reshuffle these experiences, and set new industry benchmarks. So, let's dive into some fixes here. The first fix is to actually embrace customer centricity. We all pay lip service to this. We all know what it is. We all know what it looks like. None of us are doing it. So dig deep into customer understanding. Use high-tech data, analytics, and feedback to know what your customers want. Personalize. Tailor interactions based on what your customers like, what they fancy, what they're all about. Be proactive. Anticipate customer needs before they even realize it. Feedback. Act on customers' feedback. We all hate feedback surveys as a customer and as companies, right? What? You don't? You think they're useful? Why don't you use them? Prioritize employee mastery and happiness. Training. Equip employees with skills that make them customer issue solving wizards. Empower. Let your agents make the magic happen within the rules. Have SOPs, standard operating procedures. Have guidelines. Have Q&A. Have FAQs. Have all of that. Have a knowledge base. If you don't, you failed. Get on that. Show some love. Recognize excellence and keep those burnouts at bay. When catch someone doing something right and shout it out. Every time someone does something right in your contact center or in your department, shout it out. All right, go ahead and turbocharge communication and coordination. Teamwork makes the dream work. Smash those department silos and make it a united front for the customers. You shouldn't have to transfer a person to ask questions about their bill, okay? Or to sign up with a new product or service. Everybody in the company that is customer facing should be able to handle, within reason, any customer request. One platform. Implement systems that give agents the superhero vision of customer interactions. A lot of call centers have this already. I'm glad. When I was growing up in the call center scene, we had to toggle between 5, 6, or more different systems. Okay? That's stupid. That never should have happened. It is what it is, though. And simplify. Streamline processes like a ninja to cut down on wait times and boost efficiency. You can do this by doing our next thing. Rely on tech and automation. Let AI handle the routine stuff on a daily basis. It's there. It's available. It's cool if you use it correctly. Don't use it to replace staff. Use it to augment staff. Make the transition between platforms as smooth as butter. All right? And use tools that cut down response time and zap away repetitive tasks. Autoresponders work for the initial message. Okay? For the initial text. And then have a human take over. Cultivate a customer-centric culture. So leadership leads that charge. Make customer-centric the battle cry from the top down. Track customer happiness and loyalty, not just the regular stats. Make learning and evolving a habit like breathing. And then humanize every interaction. Remember that empathy is king. Train your employees to be the empathetic superheroes your customers need. Talk like humans. Ditch robotic scripts. Talk like you're talking to a friend. Nobody likes legalese. Nobody likes being spoken at. And get it done. Get it done now. Equip agents with the tools and authority to fix things now. So, all right. Let's wrap this up. We dove deep into the heart of the matter. CX sucks, and it needs to be improved. We dissect the woes and uncovered the untapped potential in customer experience and contact centers, right? It's been a journey through the challenges, but more importantly, the vast opportunities lying dormant, waiting to be seized. If you get this right, if you don't allow the backsliding that's been going on for the last 17 years, right? If you fix it in your company, That is a competitive advantage. And honestly, the stuff is not hard. It's just getting buy-in. We've faced some brutal truths. CX quality hitting rock bottom for 19% of brands, a mere 3% truly customer obsessed, and the shocking reality that over half of our customers feel like they're just cogs in our machine. But here's the silver lining. These numbers are not chains. They're the building blocks of the revolution. They're the opportunities to turn the tide, rewrite the playbook, and pave the way for a new era of customer centricity and excellence. So what's the game plan? Well, in a single sentence, it's about turning those numbers upside down. It's about investing in customer understanding, empowering our employees, harnessing cutting-edge tech, and above all, infusing every interaction with empathy, care, and genuine connection. We cannot treat customers like mere transactions. They're not. It's time to embrace a culture where every customer is not just a number, but is a cherished relationship. It's about wielding technology not as a crutch, but as a mighty tool to augment human efforts and elevate experiences. So, in customer experience and in contact centers, because they're intrinsically linked here, it's not strewn with shattered dreams. It's the canvas where we paint a masterpiece of seamless experiences, empowered teams, and a culture that thrives on customer delight. So, fellow CXers, let's not dream it, let's be it. Let's 10x our efforts, disrupt the norms, and set sail towards a horizon where customer experience isn't just a buzzword, it's the hallmark of our success. Remember, the future isn't waiting for us, it's created by us. It's time to rewrite history and sculpt a future where exceptional customer experiences aren't just an aspiration, they're our reality. Now, let's go out there and create experiences that not only delight, but define the very fabric of our trade, our profession, and our livelihoods. In other words, cut the crap and get your head in the game. All of us. If you got anything out of that episode, please give it a like, give it a share. Do your thing. Leave a comment. Reach out. Right? Let's share the show so we can make the show grow. And I'll see you next time on Caffeinated CX.